Welcome to Earl Stewart on Cars with Earl and Nancy Stewart. Reach them with your questions at 877-960-9960.
Buy here, pay here is something that's been around for a long time. It's basically for people that have bad credit, or as they say, a challenged credit. It's for people that cannot buy cars and get conventional financing. Conventional financing offers much lower interest rates and better terms, and the buy here, pay here typically has the dealership financing the car directly. They're actually handling the financing. Oftentimes the payments are made weekly instead of monthly. The interest rates are extremely high. They are typically the legal limit in the state. And you would not believe how high interest rates can legally go. In the 30%, you could charge 32, 33, 34%, depending on the year of the car. It sounds like it's a user's rate, but it's not. So you should avoid buy here, pay here sales at all costs. But if you have bad credit, sometimes you don't have a choice. My recommendation is to see if you really need to use a buy here, pay here, no matter how bad you perceive your credit to be. Go to your bank, go to your credit union, lay your cards on the table, give them all the facts about your credit background, and you will be surprised. We see this oftentimes with customers that come into our dealership. They believe they cannot obtain financing. They believe that they have a 450 beacon or a 440 beacon score, and there's no way they're going to get financed. You would be surprised when people need the financing, when they are turned down by so many car dealers that they can't buy a car and they desperately need a car. I mean, stop and think about one of the necessities of life. How do you get to the pharmacy? How do you get to the doctor's office? How do you take your kid to school? How do you get to work? You have to have a car. So you will do just about anything to buy a car, and that's what some of these buy here, pay here lots rely on, you doing almost anything. And sometimes they even encourage and coach you to lie about your credit. They'll have a credit application. They'll coach you on what the right thing is to say, maybe persuade you to say some things that aren't quite true about your income, your references, and things like that. If you sign a credit application and it is untrue, it's a violation of federal law. So you're liable if you misrepresent your credit. And they will encourage you to do this. They will often push you into a car that you shouldn't buy, but you don't think about it because they tell you if you want to buy a car, this is the only one we can get you financed in. These cars often have dangerous unfixed recalls, bad brakes, all sorts of terrible things. So you should just back off if you possibly can. So if you have to deal with a buy here, pay here because you really have no alternative, what I would suggest that you do is be very careful. Select a buy here, pay here outlet that's been in business for quite a while. That's important. Check with the Better Business Bureau, check with the County Office of Consumer Affairs, check with the Department of Motor Vehicles. You can do your homework. Hopefully you can maybe meet some customers that have dealt with them. But one of the reasons that it's not such a bad idea to establish credit is you can find out if the buy here, pay here you're dealing with will report to the credit bureau. That would be on the list of things, must-dos, before I would deal with a buy here, pay here. Some buy here, pay here lots do not report to the credit bureau, but if you make your payments on time and you report to the credit bureau, you can actually build your credit back up. So it's playing with fire. You only deal with buy here, pay here as a last resort, but choose a good one. Check your references very carefully. Be far more carefully before choosing a buy here, pay here than you are when you're even choosing a normal car dealer. Hi, this is Earl Stewart. Thank you for watching this video. If you would like to be notified of new videos that we post to our YouTube channel, simply click on the subscribe button at the lower right-hand side of the screen.